Okay, I'm down here in the collection, down here in the basement. I have lots of Disney VHS, and some movies is not Disney. I have doubles of Casper on VHS. More VHS and DVDs there. Like my Sweet Valentine, My Secret Valentine. Tim Allen, The Santa Claus on VHS. John Wayne, the cowboy of a Mark Ryder film on VHS. This is Fulls Up, Fumbles and Fullies on VHS of NFL. Another John Wayne movie. Double feature, the Don Ryder of Loveless Founter. So it's lots of good movies in here. Lots of good titles. But I need to find space so I can put them on. And I need to find the shelf to put them on. This is the Miracle 34th Street. Another one of Miracle 34th Street. Doubles of the same movies. Harry Potter, The Chamber of Secrets. Hanna-Barbera, Friends Sings Along. I'm sorry you can't see almost all of them because I'm going ahead with the movies because I can't make a long video. Patch Adams. I can make a long video, but I can't make a long video to upload on the channel, basically. The Last Action Hero, but I can do a live stream now because I have this channel, the channel I just put on my phone. This is a Terminator, not the Terminator. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's his name. But yeah, it's really because I gotta be careful with his name. But I see his name right there, so that's his name. SpongeBob SquarePants movie on DVD. 61 of baseball. This is a blank case for DVD. This is called The Matrix. The CD, it might be in there, might be not, because I have two cases. One has a CD in and one is not. The Miracle 34th Street, Factory Sealed on DVD. Futurama on DVD. Those DVDs are not supposed to be down here though. The Teen Titans. Those ones supposed to be up on the shelf up there. I just put them downstairs because I was so upset that I can't have stuff up there because it takes too much heavy weight of the pressure of the room. About the Costello Lost in Alaska on VHS. Kevin and Perry on VHS. Go large. The Batman. No, it's not Batman. This is the something. I can't read that. But like I said, there's so many movies here. See, Casper, Gumby, Sword in the Stone, the Great Mouse Detective, Beauty and the Beast, the Black Diamond, all those Black Diamond, the home video of Oliver and the company, All Dogs Go to Heaven, something like that with the tiger. The Grinch Stole Christmas, A Christmas Story, The Warner Brothers, A Sword Stone again. But I have doubles. Of movies. Those movies I'm going to be selling them. I just can't sell them now because I don't have my store spot. So I have lots of movies in here. See, a bunch of movies. I have 40 Stories of Sheer Adventure on VHS with the two twin towers of building. I have the Hartari John Wayne on VHS by Paramount. I have this movie on VHS called Ghost on VHS. I have the Batman, the 1990 Batman of Jack Nicholson in great condition, but a little bit messed up on the side. I have this. There's Something About Mary. This is a special edition VHS of that girl or that woman. The Cowboys of John Wayne, Warner Brothers Western on VHS. This is Captain Kiss on VHS by Warnoff, Scott, Charlize Lafton, and John Correni. I do have, that's on VHS. I do have Empire Strikes Back on VHS. So I have lots of good movies. I have the Gremlins, the Gizmo on DVD, Despicable Me 2 by Steve Carell. I have the other Matrix. This one has the movie inside, the other one doesn't. I have the Buzz Lightyear Stalking Man on VHS. A Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear Stalking Man. I have 25th anniversary of Family Entertainment, Warner Brothers, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but Willy Wonka on VHS, Warner Brothers. I do have big box VHS down here. I have this movie called The Penguins, Pablo Penguin on VHS. So they're all stacked up here. This is one of those cartoon ones called Peter Rabbit and Friends. So many of them. That's so many of them. So many movies. So many movies. And I have a lot more here, somewhere in this room, in this basement. And like I said, I collect robots and Santas and a bunch of Santa stuff. I don't know. Nothing got wet. But yeah, Santa Claus stuff, motionettes. But I need to do a spot so I can do my my VHS and DVD. So I collect the Rad robot. There's Jimmy Three Stooges. But only focusing on the VHS, just the VHS. Lots of good movies, good movie titles. But like I said, I have a lot of Santa Claus and stuff. Lots of Christmas stuff. I got like robots, another Turbo Fighter in there that's not working. Robo Sapien getting in bad shape in there. Poor Robo Sapien. Elmo, Tickle Me Elmo doesn't work. That's a laughing. That's not Tickle Me Elmo. That's a laughing Elmo, a laughing, giggling Elmo. And I have like my Santas. I have my Funko Pops, my Jimmy Frog. So I have stuff scattered. Jimmy Don't Fix Snowmiser right there. The one I fixed, the Mr. and Mrs. Snowman characters couple. The Feliz Navidad Snowman right there. But I gotta go from now because I want to do a section of the VHS, and it's really complicated to do because look, I got more VHS over there, all stacked up. But like I said, putting my stuff on shelves and putting my stuff on display down in the basement is a really challenging to do. And I have the wall shelves upstairs so I can put my VHS upstairs too as well. But like I said, it's like the worst spot to do a collection upstairs because the heavy weight of the bedroom. So the more stuff I stacked up, and the more stuff is kind of go in good condition, like my stuff's gonna get good temperature, like a good warming temperature, not cold like this, not really hot and sweaty like that, but just like a normal temperature. And when I have them upstairs, if I bought them from the basement, bought them upstairs very quickly, and if I start using a VHS from a thrift store, you know what will happen? My VHS, when I do a rewind, it does slice to my VHS tape. But once it's in the good temperature, it does not do that. But the VCR has one problem. It eats eats a tape when it wants to. It doesn't. It plays all the tapes except for it eats some of the tapes when it wants to, like rip them in half.